Every great expedition begins with a moment of quiet reflection. For us, that moment occurred on a bridge we had never seen before, overlooking a stream of absolutely no strategic importance. Our first encounter with local wildlife was encouraging. The seal displayed the calm confidence of a creature that knew more about the region than we ever would. We pressed onward, guided by the distant roar of falling water. Some said the waterfall was a natural wonder. Others said it was just a waterfall. Both groups were correct. The lake offered a moment of serenity, a perfect place to contemplate our mission, and why none of us could remember what it was. Botanical discoveries were plentiful. This flower, for example, was red, a breakthrough for our colorblind team member. Further botanical research revealed the protea, a plant so iconic that we photographed it twice just to be safe. We observed a traditional local sport. The rules were unclear, but the enthusiasm was unmistakable. We attempted to interview local residents. Unfortunately, none of them stood still long enough for our camera to focus. Our journey grew treacherous. The dunes tested both our endurance and our rental insurance policy. At the coast, we found fellow travelers. They appeared relaxed, which we found suspicious. The ostriches maintained a respectful distance. Experts later informed us that this was not respect, but mild disinterest. Above us, a paraglider drifted silently. We assumed he was scouting ahead for our team. He was not. Supplies were running low. We resorted to ancient survival techniques, such as ordering pizza. The harbor offered hope of escape. Unfortunately, all the boats belonged to people who knew exactly where they were going. To reach the next site, we navigated a narrow passageway. Only the bravest, or the thinnest, made it through. Evening brought warmth, fire, and the comforting smell of food prepared by someone who definitely overestimated their grilling skills. A baboon approached our camp. Negotiations were brief. The baboon won. A helicopter appeared. We assumed it was a rescue mission. It was actually a sightseeing tour that refused to take us along. Morale was restored by a rare musical performance. The instrument was a saw. The sound was unforgettable. At the shoreline, we witnessed a lone surfer battling the ocean with grace and determination. We took notes, none of which were useful. Our accommodations were modest. The dogs claimed the bed first. We respected their authority. Transportation across the water was essential. The ferry captain assured us the crossing was safe. His laughter suggested otherwise. On the far shore, we discovered ancient artifacts. Scientists later confirmed they were just shells. Very nice shells. At last, we reached the final viewpoint. A sweeping landscape of sea and mountain, majestic and indifferent to our efforts. And so, our expedition concluded, not with answers, but with a simple truth. If you walk long enough, you will eventually arrive somewhere. And sometimes, that is enough.